Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. This is a video that's inspired by Larry Graves' video today, where he talked about 20 songs that he can't get enough of. Well, I'm going to kind of go on the same riff with him, and I'm going to go through 20 songs at random. They're not organized or in order or anything. Okay, these are just the ones that I know that I picked out, and there's more. I guarantee there's more that I love playing. Like some that didn't make the list would be "Uprising" by Muse. That I play that. I like to play that a lot. Lately, I've been playing that "Young Folks" by George and Bjorn or something like that. Peter and Bjorn. Peter and Bjorn. It's called "Young Folks." Been playing a lot of that. But these are some songs, okay? There's only two on the list that I do not actually own here, but my brother has them, and I ripped them onto my to my nice little hard drive thing here. So I've been putting it into my play mix and stuff. I'll get those out of the way. The first one, which I don't have it, would be a Little Yellow Bus by Insane Clown Posse, and then yeah, I know. Insane Clown Posse. I'm getting on that kick. Well, of course, this is the month for it if you're into Halloween. But I find a Little Yellow Bus, it just represents what it's so catchy. First of all, I love singing along to it. I play it all the time because it's one of my favorite all time favorite Insane Clown Posse songs. So yeah, I just love it. And then Jerry Rafferty's "Right Down the Line." I play that all the time too, as much as I can. Again, what didn't make the list that I play a lot as much as I can is like "Touch of Grey" by Grateful Dead. And okay, I'm just gonna don't want to make this too long. I'm showing you all the ones that I know I own. Okay, all the rest, all the other 18 left to go that I'm going to mention are the ones I do own. So we'll start with this one here. I play this all the time. I can't get over how much I love it. It's a Tom Waits. Tom Waits. Hell Broke Loose, the second to last song there. Hell Broke Loose. It's just so fun to sing to. I just love the whole, you know, marchiness of it, and the video. It's just I play that all the time. It's just so good. But I'm talking about the songs that I like to listen to, like that I played, especially this year the most often. Yeah, Hell Broke Loose, definitely. Oh, from this, okay, from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and this is the Flying Microtonal Banana. I love playing. Well, the it's not listed here, but it's called Nuclear Fusion, and it's the second to last song. So another second to last song that is just top notch. I play it all the time. I just love it. Again, I love the way it flows. I love the whole microtonal aspects of it, how subtle it is, but yet it just adds that extra little flavor and that beat, that rhythm. Yeah, it's groovy. Now, I this is the only other song from the same band that I'm like, all the other ones are like pretty much individual. But I had to mention this song from this album because I play this a lot too. It's my favorite song off the album, and it's "Robot Stop," the very first song, "Robot Stop." It's yeah, and it makes you want to listen to the rest of the album for me because it's just so wild and up, and just there's energy and force behind it that just gets me going, and again, it's something I love singing to, so I play that a lot. This is a song that I love playing all the time. It's always going to be in my playlist, and as much as I can play it, and ever since I've heard it, like, oh gosh, over 15 years ago when it first came out, Sarah and Tegan, and the song is called Hell, which is pretty appropriate for this time of year, but it's not talking about that type of hell. But it's such a awesome song. It has such good groove, and I love the lyrics to it, and it's always a part of my playlist. And I play this and again even this year, and I've loved that song for over 15 years now since I first heard it in Montreal. So so I still play it a lot even today. And right alongside this, because this song played right after it on the same programming when I first heard these songs. You know, is Tall Trees by Matt Mays. Tall Trees by Matt Mays. Exactly the same time period that I heard Hell within the same program. So that's why that has to be on there. I play Tall Trees a lot. Although the other two songs before it and after it, like Digital Eyes and Rock Ranger Record, those songs are equally as good, and I would play them a lot too. But is Tall Trees is the one I love. This ever since I was a child, there's one song off of this album that even today, I still play a lot. It's always a part of my playlist of any other of his songs. This artist, I always play this song. I find for me, it's my favorite song of the artist. It's the pinnacle, and it has so much going on. And it has to be Halo of Flies. Halo of Flies from Alice Cooper on Killer here because it's just too good. It's just too good. This is Now, the first time I really started listening to hearing this song, and I hadn't realized it was this artist's song, but I heard a cover of this like most often. The cover was the first real like driving home the point that I love this song, and by an artist called Gigi D'Angelo, but it's the original by Nick Kershaw called The Riddle. The Riddle that I'm starting to play a lot more. It would like it was Wouldn't It Be Good? And I do play that. I play that just as much as the Riddle, but yeah, Wouldn't It Be Good? And but the Riddle is I have to select that one because it's just yeah, I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. And I actually weirdly enough, the other one has a better pacing and it has a like the cover of it has a better pacing and a better like a little bit of faster tempo. But there's something beautiful about the original version, the way he sings it. Uh, I kind of like it better in many respects, even though I'm sure my brother would disagree with me on that one. Um, and this one here, okay, I play this all the time. Again, this is always a part of the mix. It's one of the few English versions of their songs that you can get, and it's actually a hidden track number 12. Okay, it's on Sun Sok, and I'm talking about Script. The video is pretty hypnotic, but who cares about the video? The song is just so. I love the sound of the guitars, the way it crunches, and and the electronics and wee, 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 wee. It's so good, so good. So that's on the list. Now this one here, which I always have to have on a list, and it's always and just a short little 50s 50s kind of rock and roll instrumental. And it's from Johnny and the Hurricane. It's called Red River Rock, and I have it on a couple of things, but I have it primarily on the Rock and Roll Instrumental Party, the Absolute Essential. But it's one of my favorites out of everything here. I still really love Because They're Young, and I play that quite a bit too. But lately, not as much as Red River Rock because it's just that. So good, so good. Um, have to have Maynard on here somewhere, So we're gonna go with the title track of "Conditions of My Parole." Again, another song that's so fun to sing. I love the chunkiness, the guitars, the digga digga ding digga ding 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 digga digga ding 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 ding. The way Maynard sings it is just awesome. And out of everything I have of Maynard, that's my favorite song to play. That I never get tired of it. Now I wanna put Sparks on the list somehow. Okay, the song that I would play the most of them at the time would be either uh, reinforcements or even BC. Those songs I played a lot when I first heard them, but this year, not quite as much. I can't really put any Sparks on this list because it's just I play them a lot equally. There are songs from this album I can't really separate it individually and have it put on a playlist. It's because it's a different entity. But I love like there's songs from Sparks that I do play a lot, and I love. Like for example, nothing is as good as they say it is. I could have easily put this on here because that's the song that I never ever get tired of playing. I love it. Um, Take Me Out, Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. I'll never get tired of listening to that. I play it a lot. I play that a lot. It's on my playlist right now, so it's one that I'll never get tired of playing. Amongst others, and I know there's so many others, but these are the ones I could think of. Um, Devo, Gates of Steel. My favorite Devo song. In many respects. All I don't I There's like something for everybody, which is a great album. There's a couple of things on that I would play a lot if I actually had it on CD. So I mean, this is the stuff that I know either I own or I have it on here. So if I don't have access to the song either on here, ripped on here from my brother's CDs or from my own CDs, then I don't really count it. So let's continue. Let's continue. How about the title track of this from Bad Religion? And this is Stranger Than Fiction. That is a short song. It's not very long at all. It's Stranger Than Fiction is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds long, but it packs such a punch. There's so much being said in that song. I love the way he sings it. And I'll never ever get tired of that song. I love it. Um, I of course I have to bring in Belle and Sebastian. Now before it would have been the Boy with the Arab Strap as being the song I would play the most of them, but it has become my what now has become my favorite song is Another Sunny Day off of the Life Pursuit by Belle and Sebastian. And yeah, it's the second song in the album. It's I just love again. It almost has a kind of a new country feel to it in some ways. But it's just I love the arrangement of how it's put together with the two verses and that little kind of musical bridge, and then another two verses and a and a awesome variation on that first little bridge, and then you know the last two verses and a tiny little closer. It's really I love it. I love it. All right, moving right along. And this one is always going to be now a part of like depending on what I'm getting to for music, but I still like to play it a lot, and I have played it quite a bit. And I won't be skipping it to anymore, really, because I'm really like the more I hear it, the more I love it. Like sometimes you're just want to get to some songs with lyrics here and there, and it's a little bit of a longer song, but I do love it, and I always feel guilty for skipping it whenever I do, and that would be Little Wing by well. As much as I love the Jimi Hendrix version because it's beautiful too, and I have that on the playlist, absolutely. But I have this version must be on the playlist, and I have played it a lot, especially this year. Funny how I'm going to put this next one on the list. I only have three more to go. This next one on the list now, yeah, I play this a lot. I could probably have picked a fourth track from this, and I'm talking about Foster the People. And the fourth song would have been "Don't Stop," Color on the Walls, which I really love, and it's always gonna. I want to be playing that a lot. but it's always pumped up kicks. Pumped up kicks. I love the flow of it. I love the, again, it's a fun song to sing. I like the contradiction of the melody to the lyrics of the song. If you're really paying attention to what the lyrics are saying, it's not a, it's they're talking about a tragedy, and but they're coloring it up as a nice, catchy little pop song. It's really great. Um, then the second to last, uh, and his whole album is infectious. But for me, my favorite song on the album and one I never get sick of, especially this year, I've been playing it a lot, would be from Amel and the Sniffers, and that's "Security, won't you let me in your pub? I ain't looking for trouble. I'm looking for love. I ain't looking for harm. I'm looking for love. So let me in. So let me in your heart. Let me in your pub." Yeah, well, I can't really do her very well, but you know what I get, what I'm getting at. Love it. Play it a lot. And this one, although it's because of who the artist is, I don't have it on a playlist, but I definitely should. I definitely should because it's his own composition, but it's a pastiche. It's a style parody of the White Stripes. And I'm talking about Weird Al Yankovic's CNR. CNR. Again, such a fun song. It's the most heaviest rocking song that Weird Al does in anything. You can't find a more rocking like a rocking song than because they're emulating the White Stripes in the song. But it's one of my it's my favorite song of Weird Al now. Amongst others, there's others I really love, some of his other parody stuff, but out of his original work that he wrote the lyrics to and everything, yeah, it'd be a CNR, which stands for Charles Nelson Riley. If you know who he is, you check him out. He does a lot of those appearances on the Johnny Carson show way back when, larger than life personality, and yeah, it's such a great little satire on the real personality of Charles Nelson Riley. Okay, I am done. This is fun to do. Thank you, Larry Gray, for inspiring me. I still have another video. I have another mask you haven't seen yet, and I want to do a comedy video. It'll be satire, okay? And I want to educate people on what satire means. I have another character I want to portray, and I hope it's going to be funny to you guys who understand. So I'm giving you a heads up now that within either today or tomorrow, I'm going to be bringing that like before Halloween Day, because Halloween Day I'll be outside. I'll be dressed up as something else. I'll be probably face painting myself again, but not as a juggalo or anything like that. Something kind of different, something unique. With the paint that I have, and I'll make sure it's really cool, and you'll appreciate it. And okay, I'm gonna let you go. I just to say that still 3 more days before Halloween, so I want to try to give you some Halloweenish more content. I wanted to give you something again a little bit more lighter and a little bit more, something a little bit more personal and what I love from music. And yeah, I play these songs a lot amongst others, but I can only pick 20. I know there's some others that popped out, but I can only pick 20. But which ones do I pick? Which ones do I choose? All right, everybody. Be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, and afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.